Well, we've been getting calls about this, and we're going to check it out. Once the second largest motorcycle club in all of the world, the Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club up in Canada. I guess it was assumed a piece of it was taken over by the Outlaws. The largest majority of it was taken over by, patched over by the Hells Angels. I believe the last chapter shut down in like 2000. So that was over 25 years ago. Is now reemerging once again as Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club. I don't know much about it. I'm not up in Canada. I wish we had Biker News Canada on. If he comes on, we'll try to get more of the inside scoop from him. But several people have sent it to me, so we are going to take a look at it this morning, and we'll be back. This was a big badass club, and they absorbed themselves into two of the biggest baddest ass clubs in the world. Part went to the Outlaws, and part went to the and most went to the Hells Angels. So yeah, this is a huge legacy. And I've captured some TikTok footage that you'll find interesting. So we're going to check that out. We'll be back in a minute and 7 seconds right after this brief introduction. I'd like to thank you all for being with us since 2016. Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club, Reborn in Canada. There you are looking at the colors right there. And we'll talk about it.
Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Get yourself educated by his books and you'll learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe to get updated Biker News with MC Protocol. A lot of phonies popped up when this YouTube Biker News craze came about, but the man on this channel is the first to do it and the only one that never sold out. His name's Black Dragon. Started the day of the intensity, revving Uncle Sam. They traded that uniform for a leather vest from the Mighty Black Sabbath. Not the band, I'm talking about the Mighty Black Sabbath. MC, where he paid his dues and he earned his stripes. From prospect all the way up to national peace. All the copycat creators and the content stealers and haters. There have been many, but there's only one larger than life. Like Michael with the cowboy hat that knows kung fu and says kick Kenny. Black Dragon Biker News. He's on YouTube. Black Dragon Biker News. Yourself educated by his books and you learn how to move. Black Dragon Biker News. He covers it all. So click on the screen, hit subscribe and get updated Biker News with MC Protocol.
I remember this one kid.
Well, alrighty then. It's your boy Black Dragon. Welcome to the show. I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. And I would like to introduce, if you all would allow me, being the only club, the only motorcycle club, and MC Protocol, and Biker News Channel in the entire world to have our very own Dr. Lavish.
Oh
Logic.
my gosh.
Logic.
Y'all see how you do me? Y'all see how you do me? Yeah, I mean that.
Logic in the house. Let me just turn the music off, Mike.
What's going on, everyone? My name is Logic.
I was doing good.
Lavish is the other guy that he probably forgot to call.
I called Logic. I called Lavish. Don't do that. Let's just start all over.
Bad face.
Let's just start all over. And the only news channel in the whole world to have our own doctor. Wait, where's the music?
Doctor. Don't do it because you might say Lavish again. I understand, y'all. I'm the new kid on the block. I understand. Heck, there's people out there. Hey, but Black Dragon even got some people on here that watch that doesn't want me on.
They don't. There are some that don't want you on.
They do not like me. I done did something on this show that people do not like. Hey,
You messages, man.
I'm soft. Lavish is the real deal, and
you're soft. Lavish is real. They said. A guy in New York was taking a sticker off his sled that said "Support HA" on Facebook and turned his back onto Pat. Said Satan's choice. Wonder what that's about. Good morning, everyone. What's up, Boss Hog? Good to see you. Esoteric Fitness, Jay Catcher. I still have my old Choice T-shirts. Well, Jay, it looks like they've come back into style. You might want to wait, though, before you put that on. They may have some shit.
You might want to pause.
They might have some shit to go through. Or not. Good morning, Cali Kid TV. Good to see you. Rob Benjamin. Man, all the good people are on. Chris Lee.
My brother down there.
Who?
Reg Lamont Neal Sr. Yeah, Reg, you see how he do me? You see how
no, don't, me, Reg, don't look at that. That was a mistake.
Reg, you see how he do me? Yo, that's my boy right there. That's my war partner right there.
Oh, don't stick him on me.
When we was 8 years old, we came up.
Oh,
that was my brother before I had a real brother right there.
Black Dragon should put a large Post-it note on your monitor that says "Logic."
Right?
Intro up every week.
That's that man's. Yeah. See.
Don't say that in front of his killer brother on here. You're an asset and a blessing. Look at that, Logic. You're an asset and a blessing, Mama Iron Ranger said. And you're not even going to go up to the Iron Range and meet her. See.
I didn't say that. I just said I wanted Lavish to go in front of me.
Oh my goodness. Hey man. So listen,
there's Lavish. He said, "What's up, y'all? What's up, Lavish? Where you at?
He hadn't been on the past. He's running for office and stuff.
What does that have to do with him being?
When you're running for office and stuff and working full time, you just be like, yeah, man, they're doing that. I'll just say hello from the chat.
Reg, you change it back to Tron if you keep that name.
Tron? You mean Tron from the television show? Tron?
That was his biker name.
Tron. That's what Lavish is looking at right now. Lavish says he's out of town.
Yeah, he's out of town. You're on your way to you're on your way to what is that? Next level.
Next level.
Hey, but they said the whole set is going to the next level. So
really?
Except for Logic.
And Black Dragon. I might get on my bike and ride up there. We don't have Lavish on to say, stop, man. Stop saying that. You're not stop. Yeah. Hey, this is crazy here. This is very interesting.
Yeah, it's next level. Chicago. Yeah.
Yeah, we know, bro. We know.
Everybody go. You can't be texting Lavish. You got to come on in.
Lavish.
You got to call in, bruh. You can't be texting. No.
Lavish text. He knows the link, man. So this is interesting. This guy is going to this motorcycle club was a badass motorcycle club up in Canada. They had a long war. I don't know how long, a couple of years with a club called the Popeyes, I think. This is, Canada has always been, when it comes to motorcycle clubbing, Logic, Canada has always been like next level. They had some wars up there where, a lot of people died, like civilians and everything. Clubhouses blowing up. The real deal, like Vietnam somewhere. And these guys were front and center in that. Well, they got absorbed and taken over. But look, I'm going to show you this. They got absorbed and taken over. And it looks like they're going to be opening again. So let me just show you this TikTok here. And we'll go from there. Check. So it says Harley. This guy's name is Harley Guindon, son of Satan's Choice Motorcycle Club founder. He's the son of the founder. He says he's bringing the motorcycle club back. He also says the new generation of Satan's Choice will ride what they want to ride, not just American steel. Times have changed, and so will the road. So this guy's coming out all just, woo!
They're going to be on gold wings.
But there's nothing wrong with gold wings.
I didn't say there's anything wrong with it. I'm just saying he's saying they're not just gonna ride. They might be on sport bikes, you know.
I ran a whole motorcycle club from the back of a gold wing for a while until they all got mad because I was not on American Steel and they made me get another bike.
No, then I thought you had
a victory. The reason I got the victory is because they were all crying so bad. You can't be in front of us on a gold wing.
Wow, David Bailey said 200 people were killed over 10 years. That related to this club?
Related to that war.
Oh, to that war.
Yeah. Yeah, I said it was hundreds. Dave Bailey, thank you, man. It was the real deal, man. This was a real deal MC. So you got to wonder how real deal this grandson is. So let's just check. The son is. So let's just check him out. Here we go. Action. Okay. Started with the
I am refounding the Satan's Choice with the permission of my father, who I will be making an honorary member. I will be patching over several clubs, as I already have. I will be about rules, class, and morale while holding the old school mentality, but adapting to a new time of not just American-made motorcycles. For the retired Satan's Choice members or members from the patch over, I mean no disrespect. This is not personal. I actually respect a lot of you guys, and I've known you a lot of you guys my whole life, which is why I hope you can understand why I'm standing up and doing what I'm doing. This isn't personal.
It is already static.
Damn, he's got the 1% patches and shit. Look at that.
This is but just by that comment that this is not personal. This already static.
This isn't personal.
Look at that. He's got look at all these old school patches. The 1%, the 13, the 69. Wow. Wow, look at that, bro.
I have a question. If there's any 1%ers out there, I know there are. If he's the son of the founder and he's bringing the patch back, do you not have to earn some of those patches, or do you just, if you're starting a 1% club, you can just put them on? Or maybe Black Dragon.
Well, so there's nothing to say that he hasn't earned them. His father, the founder of the club, says that, and see, this is the kind of interesting thing, the same kind of thing I'm going through, because the founder of the Black Sabbath Nation has told me to go forward. Despite all of the things that has happened, the father and the founder has done the same thing to me that this guy's father and founder has done to him, which is given his blessing to move forward. This is the same thing that has happened to me. Now, whether or not he can make it happen is a whole nother question, but there will be a lot of people that follow him, especially from the old school, because he's the heir apparent. Like, people follow royalty. They follow the children of kings.
Yeah.
They will even prop him up and help him if he is smart enough to listen. They'll prop him up and they'll help him, and they will guide him, and they will mold him if he will take the instruction, if he will listen. Now, of course, he's going to have some of his own stupid ass ideas, but they may turn out to be great. First of all, we're going to ride anything we want to ride.
He says he's young. It's a new generation, man. Hey. He said, I respect y'all guys.
I respect y'all, but we're going to ride whatever we want to ride.
Yeah.
Now, the reason that I love this, my own motorcycle club, the Black Sabbath, is you could always choose whatever you wanted to ride. It just had to be a 650 crotch rocket or faster, or a 750 cruiser or faster, or better. 650 crotch rocket or better, or a 750 cruiser or better. So I come from a club where you could ride anything you want. Now, they all eventually got hard. Most of the guys would have 2 or 3 bikes, but they'd have their race bikes for racing on the track and shit. And then they would have, it's hard to get rid of the sport bike life if you've been in it. But then they would all get their Harleys, because we were a long distance traveling club, and most guys wound up with Harleys. And so you might look at us and see a Harley club, but we still got hardcore brothers like over in Riverside and stuff that ride across America on crotch rockets. So I see a lot of I see a lot of myself in this kid because I was him. I was him 20 years ago. I was 20, 30 years ago. I was absolutely him, put out on a mission by the founder, put out on a mission to make my club a national motorcycle club. And a lot of people did not like that. A lot of people didn't understand it because a lot of people didn't understand the founder and what he was trying to do. And he wanted a national motorcycle club that went from coast to coast, and he picked a man to do it. That was me. I don't know what this guy's father wants to do or whatever, but he has given his son permission to move forward. The question is, can he do it? That's the question.
Well, somebody had asked. Somebody asked,
I
how could you?
founding the Satan's Choice with the permission of my father, who I will be making an honorary member. I will be patching over several clubs, as I already have. I will be about rules, class, and morale while holding the old school mentality, but adapting to a new time of not just American-made motorcycles. For the retired Satan's Choice members or members from the patch over, I mean no disrespect. This is not personal. I actually respect a lot of you guys, and I've known you a lot of you guys my whole life, which is why I hope you can understand why I'm standing up and doing what I'm doing. This isn't personal.
That's interesting.
So question.
And look, he's got the new style vest on, that bulletproof style vest all the kids wear. Yeah.
Question is.
Hold on one second. I want to take the time to acknowledge Outlaws TV. I didn't realize this when I first got it because I didn't play it back this far, but I want to recognize that that guy over there is breaking a lot of shit, and he breaks this before everybody, and so good look on you. Hey, looks like we got Biker News Canada. Biker News Canada. I need to send you a link so you can come on the show, Mike. If you do I have you? Oh shoot, I don't want to show that. Do I have you in my can I send you a link? Biker News. How can I send you a link, Biker News Canada? Biker News Canada. Let's see. Do I have you in my messages? Biker News Canada. How do I send you a message, man, so you can come on? Mike Ball, do you have Biker News Canada stuff? I'd like to hear from the guy actually in Canada. Talk to us about this. I don't know if I have a way to. We've spoken on the phone before. Do I have you? Biker News Canada, send me a text real quick so I can send you a link so you can come on and tell us about this. Well, I tell you what, Biker News Canada, send me a text to this number, 404-692-0336. And 404-692-0336. I can't believe this. I just hit that in 404-692-0336. There you go. And then we'll see if we can't get you on here. And you can talk to us about it. Until then, we will go forward with what I have on the screen here. I think it's going to be very interesting. I think it's going to be very interesting because there's no telling what kind of permissions that may be required through the Hells Angels, or if they're even seeking anything like that. And if they're not seeking anything like that, what could happen? So you just don't know. That's a whole different world. Let's take a look at this. So since okay, here he is. All right, let me send you a link, Biker News Canada. Let me send you a link, and then we'll have him come on and talk about this. Let's see. Invite invite a guest, copy the link, and then I got to go out to my where the hell is it? Oh my goodness! You'd think that let's see. You would think that I would be more put together here, but I ain't. Here we go. Boom. And okay, so now we pop that up. There he is. And we hit the Control V, and now you got the link. Come on in here, man. So the Satan's Choice is a Canadian outlaw motorcycle club that was reactivated in 2025. Look how fast they got this changed on Wikipedia. That was reactivated in 2025. That's crazy. Once the dominant outlaw club in Ontario with 12 chapters based in the province and another in Montreal, Quebec at its peak strength in 1977. Satan's Choice grew to more than 400 members by 1970, making it the second largest outlaw motorcycle club in the world at that time, behind only the Hells Angels. The club was involved in its first major outlaw biker conflict in Canadian history, the first major one. It was engaged with the country's second largest club, the Popeyes, from 1974 to 1976. Satan's Choice's power began to diminish during the late 1970s, with some of the club's chapters patching over to the Outlaws in 1977. The remaining chapters patched over to the Hells Angels, along with most of the other major outlaw clubs in Ontario. There was kind of a fight between the two as to who was going to become the dominant club, as I understand. And okay, there he is. As I understand, there was going to be a fight between the two, and the Hells Angels kind of won out, and so that's how they became the big guys over there. But no further ado, we have an expert.
Howdy, Dragon. I'm using my phone instead of my PC because I can't get the link off of my phone messages on my PC.
Oh yeah, that sucks. You need to get a Mighty Text. That's what I use.
If you want me, if you want me on my studio, you can send it. I just sent you a message in Facebook Messenger, or we can just continue like this, whatever you prefer.
No, I'll send you a message because I know you'll be more comfortable on your phone.
Yeah, I like to use my stream.
I mean, on your screen, yeah. Which Facebook Messenger did you send it on? My personal one or my?
The one that says Black Dragon.
Okay, let me pull that up real quick. Hey man, we got technology out the yin yang, bro.
Yeah, man, we'll work it out. We're already talking to each other, so we got that far.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to send it to you right now. Okay, there's your link. I'll see you back in a second.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah, you're more comfortable on your stuff, man.
Yeah, I like my little studio thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, here you go. And action.
And I'll get out of this one.
Oh, look at that. He's got his background and everything. Yeah.
Gotta have all my toys.
So I see this as trouble. Am I wrong? I see this could be like a fucking war. That's what I see.
I think there's going to be a kerfuffle.
Kerfuffle.
100%. I do. Now, let's hope it doesn't go that way, but I think it will.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's put out some videos where he had some issues with other brothers, and he left the club. So he patched over with everybody else from the Choice back in 2000, or he became a member after, but he was part of 81.
Oh, he was.
Right. So he had some personal things with a couple other guys. And I think from his videos, I've gathered he was number 2 in the chapter. And he walked out, but the rule is there's no retirement from that club. So if you leave, you're out bad. From what I've been led to believe.
Is that right? Because I've seen I don't know if that's real anymore. I've seen so many guys jumping from club to club, especially like in Australia. A guy will be a rebel, then a Hell's Angels, then a Bandito. Like, is that even a thing?
Canada's not Australia either, though, right?
Right. No, you guys. Oh, no, you guys are beasts out there.
The last one, when you were talking about 200 some victims, that was 81 in the Rock Machine, and that war went on for 7 years.
Some of those guys, like, so the Hell's Angels guy killed like so many people that, and he didn't even really go to jail for that. Like, didn't he kill over 100 people or something? One of them guys.
That was even before that war. That was back in the war before that, and that was against the whoever else was trying to be a club in Quebec, which the Outlaws were one of, and he was the number one hitman. They were putting bombs underneath bikes and everything, man. It was dirty.
Yeah, it was. When you read about it, you just shudder. You're like, man, what the hell are they going
all of that to ride a motorcycle.
Yeah, man. See, I hate that people having to die for a patch. It makes no sense to me.
Do you for half a oh, here it is. I see it now. Okay, one down. We see you. Top of the morning, fellas. Here's my
there you go.
To your system, see if my comments are visible. Yeah, I mean, after you send me a text and everything, your comments are visible. That doesn't mean that I saw it. I probably slid by it. I'm sorry. Okay, you're here. You're
Goldie's
on.
in the house.
Goldie, you weren't being blanked out or nothing. But go ahead, man. This is crazy. So when we look at the history of this club. The first major outlaw biker conflict in Canadian history, it engaged the Popeyes from 74 to 76. How many people died in that war? Do you know?
I got no idea. That was way before my time. But see, the Popeyes ended up being the first HA chapter in Quebec. So whatever stemmed from that, the Popeyes ended up coming out on top. And then they brought the HA to Quebec. And they were already in British Columbia on the west side of the country. And then they brought them to Quebec. And then Nurgit joined them up from all the way from British Columbia to Manitoba. So that's the west side of Ontario. And then they were already in Quebec, and they had their support clubs in the Maritimes. So the last prize was Ontario. And that was the big patch over in 2000. Now, the only thing that bummed me out about that was Harley's dad, Bernie, said one time, and it was a public proclamation, I will never turn my club over to an American club. And finally he did in 2000.
And he's still alive. And
yeah, he's old now.
And 25 years later, he gets to see his son bring the club back. That is outstanding.
Yeah, and his son's been his PSW for the last few years. Like Bernie's old, that old, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he had a video up with his dad sitting beside him, so the man's still alive.
And the man has blessed him, so that gives him, like I was saying, I have a very similar story. Blessed by the founder, that gives you your marching orders. A lot of people ain't going to like it, but the founder said it. The founder said it.
And
God said it, so it's so. God said it.
I have a question, though. I have a question.
Sure, go ahead.
In his video, he says he said that he has already patched over some clubs. So I guess he had that much backing that an individual can patch over other clubs into a rebirth of an older club.
I even spoke to some Hells Angels that I know, and they're sending them their respect, like not from that chapter. That chapter's, I don't know what's going to happen in Oshawa, but he did a video and he said, we now own Oshawa.
Wow.
He put
that Hells Angels chapter shut down there, right?
No, they just moved to a smaller little city just outside of Oshawa called Brooklyn.
So he does own Oshawa.
Yes.
They moved there now. I read something that said they had shut down in Oshawa, so they moved. Okay, I thought they were shut down, but they moved. Well, if you moved out of Oshawa, you're not running Oshawa no more.
Exactly, and Oshawa is that was his choice town. So when I was in the club I was in, and we know, you and I know what club that was. We obviously kept our eye on what was going on with the other team, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that Oshawa chapter, just before they patched over in 2000, they had grown just one chapter up to about 30, 40 members.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting ready for the patch over, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 2000. And then you know what happens with these big patch overs is these guys get into the big club, and now they're in the big international club, and they're on the big stage now.
Mm-hmm.
And the rules might not be different, but they hold you to them.
Yeah.
It's a lot more strict. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So a lot of these guys found out, geez, this isn't like it was when I was doing that. Well, no,
Yeah.
it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. The small fish in the small, the big fish in a small pond is no longer a big fish when he hits the mighty ocean. It's it's a different thing, and you might want to go back to the pond. Jack Robert De Los Santos said he is the son of the founder. I live in Oshawa. He is a good guy. I have nothing but respect for him. Wow.
And that sentiment is all over Canada. Everyone has mad respect for Harley.
Well, of course, you know why? The same thing happened to us in San Diego. All of the clubs in San Diego are not from San Diego. The only club in San Diego from San Diego is Black Sabbath. So when you are the home team and you're representing the whole team, and every club is no longer from there, and here you come back with a club from Canada.
Right. And Bernie stayed, like his dad lived in Oshawa, so that was kind of, like I said, it was their big chapter, it was their home base. It was, everybody knew the Satan's Choice. Everybody in Oshawa.
Oh, you know, I'm just amazed at how many American, like the Popeyes, that's an American thing. Even though it's a Canadian club and a Canadian name, like that came from our cartoon. It's just so much crazy how we have influence all over the world like that.
And now, get a load of this one. The last I heard is Canada has the biggest population, the biggest amount of HA members. So basically, they become one of the heads of state in that club.
From Canada.
It was especially the Montreal chapter.
But the Canadian, you know, I don't want to make anybody mad, but the Canadian Hells Angels, the Canadian Outlaws, I mean, the whole Canadian, the Canucks up there are just hardcore.
They ride. They do what everyone thinks that bikers do.
And they'll kill your ass.
Like you say, they do everything. They do everything bikers, people think bikers do.
Yeah. I've seen a couple of people leave 81 here in Italy for family reasons. They left on good terms. That's our boy out there in Italy with the Rough Riders Motorcycle Club. Man, it's so cool. We got people all over the world on this channel.
Yeah, that is cool. And I can't believe how many Canadians are on this channel.
Yeah. Do you see?
See, David, his cousin was a past member of the Choice. And I remember the Toronto chapter was kind of the Oshawa chapter, I thought. At least it was when I was around.
Wow. I tell you what, man, this is gonna be
it's just one chapter they're opening now.
No, he said
I know he's
No, he's gonna try to be at least a national club.
And the thing is, with 1%ers in Ontario, at least, that's how the Outlaws got to Canada. So Bernie went to jail for a while, and the Outlaws were romancing the Satan's Choice, and they thought they had the whole club, but only half came. So that's how the first 5 Outlaw chapters got into Canada. They flipped the Choice chapters.
Peterborough said Bernie wasn't the founder. He restarted the Choice in the 60s. Yeah, it was 1960 something. They went down for a while and they came back, I think, in 66.
Yeah, because again, legal troubles, I believe.
And you know what? That can be found right here. Early history. The founding chapter came out, in 1956 in Toronto. usually hanging around Ada's downtown restaurant. This version of Satan's Choice was small in size, only about 45 people. That's a pretty damn big club. Yeah. And they had a very casual, non-criminal focus at the time. Don Norris, the president of the club, describes his activities as party, party, party. In 1956, Harry Paul Barnes of the Black Diamond Riders started a biker war against Satan's Choice. Damn, they've been fighting for survival the whole freaking time.
Which is funny because the BDR have never been a 1% club.
But listen, 99% clubs will fight your ass too. Don't get it twisted, man.
They've got a guy who's been around as long as Bernie called. What's his name? Johnny Sombrero. And he just won't back down. He won't let nobody treat him like a punk.
Yeah.
He's just not into it.
Yeah. So the Satan's, so they, look at this. Barnes said of the biker war, the first time I invaded their clubhouse, they invaded their clubhouse. I had to. The first time I invaded their clubhouse, I had to. They were invading our property. The Satan's Choice Club, led by Don Norris, was forced to disband in 1962 following attacks from the Black Diamond Riders, led by Harry Paul Barnes, who beat them in street fights and humiliated the group by stealing their patches. Oh, yeah. Yeah, whoop their ass and take their patches. That's how we used to do it. Barnes invited Satan's Choice bikers to attend a party that was an ambush. Wow, why would they even go?
Why you don't go to parties? That's why you don't go to parties. Y'all see, that's why. Hey man, come on over, man. We got hot dogs, we got hamburgers, we got barbecue. Black Dragon, Lavish. We got women. We got come on.
We're still going up to the Iron Range. You're not stopping us. Barnes forced Satan's Choice to disband at gunpoint. Oh wow, look at that. Barnes forced Satan's Choice to disband at gunpoint. Barnes told the media at the time, "We took all their crests and told them they could no longer exist. I wiped them out twice."
That was before I was even born.
It was. I wasn't even born then. Wow. Phantom Riders president Bernie. Phantom Riders. Okay, president Bernie.
That's Bernie Guindon. That's Harley's dad.
So he revived the club. So the guy was right. He revived the name and patch of the disbanded club as a way to enrage the Black Diamond Riders. So some guy completely in a whole different motorcycle club revived the name and the club just to piss the Black Diamond Riders off. Guindon had sought vengeance on the Black Diamond Riders ever since a 1962 brawl known as the Battle of Pebblestone. Look at these Canadians, the Battle of Pebblestone.
Name the fight. That's beautiful.
What the hell is this? Where
it's like a war. The Battle of the Bulge.
Yeah, man.
The Battle of Pebblestone. Where they defeated the Golden Hawk Riders with Guindon, who was a member of the time. So he remembered them way from when he was a Golden Hawk. Now that he's a Phantom Rider, he still wants his revenge. Go ahead, Bernie.
and Bernie was a good amateur boxer.
Oh wow!
Like a club type guy.
While this initial club disbanded in 1962, it served as the namesake for the new Satan's Choice, a 1965 alliance of 4 regional motorcycle clubs. So it took the Phantom Riders of Oshawa, the Canadian Lancers. Oh, they sound like knights. The Canadian Lancers.
Heard of this history?
Of Scarborough. Scarborough is now modern Toronto.
Part of Toronto, yeah.
And the Throttle Twisters of Preston is now modern Cambridge, and the Wild Ones of Port Credit,
which is Mississauga. That's where I grew up.
Wow. Guindon became the president of this newer, larger version of Satan's Choice, and later their national president as the group expanded. He had promoted the merger of the 4 clubs to end attacks of the Black Diamond Riders, who weren't even 1%ers, were giving them hell out there.
Yep. Yeah, they were sticking it to them, and they still exist to this day, and they've always been a one-chapter outfit, and they're just happy to be that.
But they were giving the 1%ers hell back then. Guindon respectfully sought and received permission from Norris to use the name and patch of the former Satan's Choice. So he went back to the president and said, "Can I use?" All respect here.
All the right ways, yeah.
All done the right way, and so he got permission from the founder back then to take over the name Satan's Choice. Norris recalled, "I could hardly contain my enthusiasm. I loaned them my old chest as a sample." I think he meant to say crest. as a sample and told them where they could be made. He even gave them the patch maker, bro. For aiding in the new beginning, I was presented with, and they gave him a new set of colors. Look at that.
Beautiful. She was full patch right out of the gate.
The group regulated itself somewhat differently from most motorcycle clubs, such as the Hells Angels, using a series of bylaws instead of a single written constitution or charter. Wow. So that is the history. You were right, my friend, when you said that they were reborn. He wasn't the father, but he was you're
absolutely correct.
Wow, man. Look at that history, man. Look at that history.
So if you go into Facebook and search Harley Guindon, then you get his recent video clips, but he also does, he's a rapper as well, so it'll be a lot, you got to go through them, but then you get a sense of the history of what brought it up to where it is now. Like I say, he was in the 81, he had flack with other guys in this chapter over girls and money and jealousy. You know how it goes.
Oh, wow.
And then he stepped away, and then he stewed on it for a while.
And he said, "What the hell? I got my own club, my own legacy. What the? It's a Canadian legacy."
And his one video says right out, he says, "I'm answering my calling."
Yeah. So this is a story we found here. Ontario police can be forgiven for doing double takes this summer at the sight of bikers wearing the Grinning Devils patch. Look at that. He is grinning. The Grinning Devil patch was a Satan's Choice motorcycle club on their backs. Once the second largest outlaw motorcycle club in the world, the Satan's Choice Club, founded in December 2000 when it was absorbed by the Hells Angels. This summer, a group of Durham and Ottawa area bikers have reinvented the Satan's Choice Club, which will likely upset the Hells Angels, said Detective Sergeant Lynn Isnor of the OPP Biker Enforcement Unit. It's a bit shocking, Isnor said. By somebody bringing them back, there could be some problems. And yes, we're going to be watching. The Hells Angels had no immediate comment on the new club. The old Satan's Choice had a well-publicized clashes with the law, but the new version of the club plans to stay out of jail and trouble. Well, we'll see. According to the spokesperson who spoke to the Star, they're running around with them 1% patches. They got the old 13 patch, the old 69 patch. This kid knows a little bit, I think. On the condition that his name not be published. We want to keep the club alive, but we're all law-abiding citizens, he said. The reemergence of the Satan's Choice in Eastern Ontario comes after the Hells Angels shut down its elite no-match chapter outside of Ottawa last September. The Hells Angels chapter was based on a .92... Huh?
I wonder what that thing about shutting down the Nomad chapter in Ottawa just got to do with the story. Because that happened ages ago.
You know how they always connect other stories. You know,
Yeah, that's got nothing to do with this story, as far as I know.
Well, it doesn't. With respect to, you said they just said they own
Oshawa.
Are they not close? Oshawa?
No, Oshawa and Ottawa is a few hours away.
Oh,
but
wow.
It sounds like he picked up some support clubs in the small cities in between.
Let's see.
By the way, I'm reading this.
Yeah, obviously. The new Satan's Choice spokesperson. Oh, they got a spokesperson. They got a PRO. Said his club has a clubhouse, although he declined to say where it's located. Smart move. The move to reestablish the Satan's Choice comes out of respect for older members and the tradition of an all-Canadian club. I called that right. He said the club was originally founded in the GTA as part of an auto club back in the late 1950s. What is the GTA?
Greater Toronto Area.
Thank you. We have talked to several of the original members and have had nothing but positive feedback from them, said the new Satan's Choice spokesperson. The Satan's Choice has always been an all-Canadian club. They folded briefly in the 60s, as we just learned, and then that was in 62, then reemerged in 65 under former, and here you go, international boxer Bernie Guindon of Oshawa. It grew to more than 300 members in the early 70s, making it the second largest outlaw motorcycle club in the world, behind only the Hells Angels. There are currently 200 full Hells Angels in Ontario and 500 across Canada, Isnor said. The Hells Angels are a U.S.-based international club with members on 5 continents and in 56 countries, according to the club's website.
Those are pretty big numbers, 500 members.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The old Satan's Choice had several well-publicized clashes with the law, including several members who became involved in drug trafficking. Former member Cecil Kirby disappeared into a witness protection program in the early 1980s after admitting he had been hired to do murders for the local mob. Their former clubhouse in Kintry on Kintry Avenue. Is that Kintry?
Kintyre.
Kintyre. Thank you. Kintyre Avenue in South Riverdale was hit with a rocket launcher attack. Damn! In the mid 1990s. Where the hell do bikers get freaking rocket launchers? The new Satan's Choice moved into Ottawa area last month and has 48 members and 2 strikers, which we call prospects or prospective members. There you go. The spokesperson said they got 2 strikers, 48 members. He's already said that he's patched over several clubs.
That's the first I knew that they popped up a chapter in Ottawa. Good on him. So he's not just starting out with Oshawa. He's starting out with multi-chapters.
Yeah, well, why? I figure a lot of people would probably want to patch over to the kid. Marco says, I'm Marco Anthony, boss, and how in the fuck are you guys doing? Oh, sign me up before the Hells Angels do. Plus, I'm Harvey Rattu's bro.
Rattu.
Somebody said you're a name dropper. That's not good. Well, these younger guys drop names these days. Wayne Jessimer, ex-president of the Private Army MC, is now president of the SCMC, apparently. Read his statement and testimony below. He's a rat. Oh my goodness, we're not going to do
there we go. It starts there already, right?
Look at this. No way anyone puts that patch on and is going to be accepted into the 1%er family. My husband is an AOA, 1%er, where a lot of choice went, such as Sonny Bronson.
Sonny was a good guy.
As far as they are concerned, the club shut down, and in the 1%er world, they will never be accepted. Well, we'll see. We'll see. This is a woman talking, so we can't.
It's not about being accepted. It's about doing what you're doing.
Yeah, they'll never be accepted or respected as 1%ers. Even some of their members are publicized informants. Oh, that's a lot of that's going on. So, from a 1%er's view, looks like the cops are behind them, trying to upset the 1%er world to see what the outcome will be. Wow, that's one way. Ottawa South Side OFFO. Wow, they're going to have haters.
And the Ottawa chapter of the Outlaws was a choice chapter in the 70s. So, but there's always going to be a bunch of people saying stuff like that, no matter who did it and what club name they came up with, right? There'll always be that sort of talk.
Hey, the only thing you can do is do it.
And on the other side of the coin, she could be right, but we don't, that's not really for us to get into unless we have paperwork.
Right. That's right. 50 member 1% clubs don't pop up overnight. So either it really is ex-Rock Machine in 81 with old choice members support or cops, like you say. If it was a cop, then no 1%er would okay the Rebirth. And know for a fact a real 1% supports the club. Their members are CIs. Do you have proof? The last person to say this called out members from another club. So you're right. It's not for us to say who their folks are. Man, there's a lot of people that have something to say about this, bro.
Lots of attention in the biker world down here.
Boy, look at that. Biker News Canada.
My short TikTok video got like way more views than I ever get.
Holy moly. This kid has got a firestorm on his hand. I hope he's got some OGs around him. I hope he's got some OGs, and I hope he listens. Sure, he's going to be brash. Alexander the Great was brash. He's going to be brash, and he's going to have his ways. So the OGs are going to have to let him expand and pop his chest out, and hopefully he has enough, and Pop can tell him how to hold together and listen to some of the old wise dudes or older wise dudes.
And a bunch of the old heads, like guys who've been around a while, are not going to get into and be happy about, and it's already happened, is he did a really big long video, and it was all transcribed too. And he said the guy's name from the club he quit, and his rank, and what he allegedly did, blah blah blah, and another guy, and he put it all out on blast. And like old school guys aren't down with that.
Right. Well, yeah. So he'll make some mistakes. What's his name? I'm gonna try to find him on Facebook. What's his name?
Harley Guindon.
Harley Guindon.
Guidon.
Guindon or Guidon?
Guindon. It's got an N in it. Here, I'll find it.
Guindon.
Spell it to you properly. I invited him on for an interview. I hope he comes.
Davidson Harley Guindon. Maybe this is him here. Tell me. Take a look at this and tell me. Are one of these guys him?
Oh no, wait. It's got to be the second one.
Yeah, I think this might be it.
It's the second one. Yeah, because that's his music. He does music too, like I said. So that's him before a rap show he's setting up for.
He looks like he's got his hair cut. He doesn't look like a bum. He looks like a good looking kid.
What's the early 30s? So yeah, he did that video yesterday.
What's he doing here?
Peeling off the 81 support sticker.
Yeah, I know there's respect to the other angels out of Brooklyn, but
I don't like this. This is not cool.
Yeah. So he's making some little slip ups along his way.
Yeah, little small slip ups. He needs an OG to tell him, no, you don't have to do all that, bro.
this is fitting for
Yeah, and see the bottle, what it said?
Goof off.
Yeah.
I obviously got to cut this the fuck off my bike.
Yeah.
He was in 81.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so the way he does this is really kind of cool. So his colors show a little bit of bravado.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's respect to the other
Yeah, that front tire needs some attention. I wouldn't be showing all that.
other angels out of Brooklyn.
Yeah.
How you going to lead a chapter on bad tires, man? You need so old school needs to put a spanking on your ass.
This is fitting for Jeremy and Sean.
See, he keeps naming the guys there, right?
Fuck off my bike.
And then of course he shows his colors. Yeah, there's going to be a little bravado.
He keeps naming the guys he's got beef with, and
I do the same damn thing. So
he's got beef. He's got beef, and if he's gonna back his own words, then who's to say any different?
hey, listen, I do the same thing, and I got Goldie from One Down always on my ass about doing that. I need you to stop doing that, Black Dragon. Not just him, but Preach from Sucker Free MC.
But you remember all that flack about that club that guy Miklos started? They're still around.
They're still around.
Yeah.
Los Perros.
He's a 1%er doing a 1%er life. Good on him.
Yeah, if he can make it work, absolutely. And it's been,
Couple
close to 10 years. Yeah, it's been more than 7 years.
He's wrote a book now and everything.
Oh, he's written 2 books. As a matter of fact, I have them both right here. Spirit of the One Percenter and something else. As well as I have your book here, too. I got your book, too.
Black Dragon. Get that book, people. And that explains the patch over in 2000 is in that book. That's all about that time period. That book has got it all from a different club's perspective.
One Night at the Playpen, 2nd edition. Michael Bob Jarvie, as we know him, Biker News Canada. You can get your copy on Amazon and Kindle. And I don't know if you can get it from his website, but I have an autographed copy.
You can get a hold of me on any of the social media messenger things, right? Messenger, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, whatever. And I will sign you a copy and send it to you.
There you go. One Night at the Playpen.
Put that right in the Amazon search, One Night at the Playpen, and bam, it takes you right there.
Just for those of you who don't know, Bob Jarvie here was a member of one of the oldest and biggest and baddest 1% motorcycle clubs in the world. He retired and left out good. Left under good conditions, and well, I don't know if you're gone, if you're retired, you're still there, kind of.
Yeah.
So we
still contact.
Yeah, still good in contact. So we got a 1%er who did a whole lifetime in the game in Biker News Canada, and we absolutely appreciate you for being on the show, my man.
Thanks for having me this morning, Dragon. I was kind of hoping you were going to get to this story.
Yeah, you said something about it. Like, was it yesterday or the day before?
Oh yeah. It's going to be big. There'll be more to it.
And so here's the young man here on stage, and he looks good. He's a good-looking kid. So he looks active enough. Apparently,
he can box too.
Oh, like old man. Yeah, like father, like son.
So he's got a t-shirt shop, and that's him as a baby. Roll that one back. That's how long he's been in this. His
Oh,
dad,
yeah,
had,
he's got a
his
Satan's
dad gave him. Yeah, isn't that cool, man?
He was born to do this, man.
He was born to do this. Like you can't denounce him when you see shit like that.
Yeah, he was born to do this. And look at it. He's got the whole attitude and everything.
Yeah.
Hey, man, come on down to the Dragon's Lair and hang out with me down here, Harley. We'll check you out and see. Hey, but you got some shit to do, my bro. This may, just listen, it's your job as an OG. It's not your job to have the men die for what they believe. It's your job to let them be alive and love what they believe. And
I got a question. Because I've been seeing in the comments. So is he only doing this in Canada? Because
So
I've seen
far.
it two
I
times
think
somebody
so
said they
far.
seen this in New York.
Yeah, that's what I saw that comment too. As far as I knew, it was only a Canadian thing.
Okay.
But if it's in New York now too, it's in New York. I mean,
who knows? He was in a big club. He's got to know people around the world.
Yeah.
hey, maybe we get a Satan's Choice United States. Maybe
That'd
a
be
Satan's Choice Atlanta.
Well, the Rock Machine ended up in the United States.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some
Definitely heard the chatter on this issue in the 1% world. It's causing problems for sure. There are discussions about what to do. Maybe those cuts are coming off. Maybe they are, TD.
Yeah,
Maybe they are, but maybe not. I think that if you join that club, you already know, or you should, what to expect.
Thank you, bro, Chad. I didn't know you read the book. Thank you for that.
Oh, Bernie's book is cool too, and it has everything.
Oh, it's Bernie's book. Yeah. I thought he meant my book. Grab my book, bro.
Yeah, grab his book.
Because that's one part in the book. Because there's a big pack, and they all went down there with their choice colors on, and then boom, they all came back with Hell's Angel patches on.
Wow.
They all went to Montreal on a big weekend. All these other clubs in Ontario, and there's just a big massive motorcycles going to Montreal.
You know, I got to tell you something about this kid. I'm going to tell you something. I'm looking at his Facebook page. I got to tell you something about this kid. He understands one thing. He has mastered modern communication.
Yep.
And this is the way you're recruiting these days. This is how motorcycle clubs are going to be recruited. Look at the shirt. The ones with a guy everything about the kid. He has really, and you know why? Because he's also a boxer and a performer. And so as a performer, he already understands marketing.
That was the one that got my attention. That
one. This one?
Yeah. So he was looking for any old stuff to get sent into him. So I don't know if he was trying to get it off the street politely, or if he really just wanted to see it. Because you're going to want some old memorabilia up on your walls of your clubhouses, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we're going to see, I'm sure. So either the HA are going to be like, yeah, that's fine, man. Do your thing, whatever.
Keep scrolling, because there is a post with his father. And his father, like I say, he looks like maybe MS or something like that. You know what I mean? But that man really shaped the motorcycle world in Canada.
Look at this. My algorithm is finally coming back to its old self. So, yeah, he's doing numbers. He got 1 million views in the last 28 days. That was June 18th to June 15th. 1 million views. Wow. 3 seconds, 119,000. So 10%, or is that 1%? Of 1 million, 100,000 stood for 3 seconds. That's a big number in TikTok. 1 minute views, 8,000. That's about right. Real views, 33,000. So yeah, his not TikTok, but rather Facebook. His Facebook was lit up last month, doing his damn thing. And look at that. He's in Texas.
Yeah, that's another show he's getting. That's a pre-show.
Somebody say he has a clothing line and clothing store
right
already.
There. The one that Dragon just scrolled off of was showing off one of his T-shirts right there.
Look at that, man. This guy understands marketing and branding.
He's doing it.
60th Satan's Choice MC reunion. Rest in peace. Wow. Yeah, this is he's bringing it back. This is somebody's messing with him. Wow. Yeah, he understands this marketing thing. We'll see what he does.
And he
We'll see what he
doesn't
does.
seem concerned when people talk shit to him.
Well, he's going to get that. And what he's trying to do, he's definitely going to get that. But a lot of pictures of him by himself. I look forward to seeing him with his club bros. Because once he gets the backing of the clubs and he's got the club around him, that's going to take some of the heat.
And you do a roll through Ontario.
Oh, he understands the women folk. Okay, yeah.
He's good at marketing. Sex
Yeah.
sells.
Oh, look at that.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. We had about an hour there, Black Dragon.
Oh, it's time for us to go. Okay, it's time for us to go.
Sorry, Logic, I barged in on you, bro.
Oh no, man, you good. I'm just information. Shoot, the more the merrier.
It'll be interesting up here over the next few months.
Yeah.
Oh, Petersboro said he's going to get your book. I will. And Don Peterson wrote the best tech books as well as bio. He was a good dude.
Yeah.
Mr. Green Thumb, the Rock Machine are still all over in Canada. LOL. They never went away. And yes, Satan's Choice are back. And yes, I am in Ontario.
Right on. Thank you, Mr. Green Thumb. Check out my channel one day.
Biker News Canada. If you guys don't know, already know Biker News Canada. So, all right. Hey,
All right.
Bob, man, we appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
Thanks for
sir.
having me.
Thanks for coming on the show. Thanks for giving us some tips and pointers. It's always good to have the real folks who know on here, and I can just sit back and not
Check it out.
be as ignorant as I know I am about it. We'll see what goes on, but I think it's really cool coming from a town that lost all of the original clubs there, and there's only one original club left in that town, which is Black Sabbath out there in San Diego. So having been through that myself, I can see what I see a lot of similarities, and getting the go ahead from the refounder, the guy who brought it all back to life. It was dead and he brought it back to life. So he's the founder now, and that's his father, and him wearing a Satan's Choice vest ever since he was in diapers. Yeah, that kind of gives him his.
What are you going to do? Say no?
But in the 1% world, like somebody did say, in the 1% world, when the club is dead, it's dead. And when you move to another club, you don't get to move back. And all those used to be the rules. So
Those are truths. Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, thanks again, guys. I appreciate you guys.
All right, brother.
Yes, sir.
Take care.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Take care.
Much love.
Much love.
Mad love.
Okay. Oh man, it's time to get you out of here, preacher. Wasn't that fun? That was entertaining. That was interesting. It was interesting to me anyway.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, we learned some stuff. Okay, action.
I don't hear no music. I don't hear nothing.
Channel.
There we go.
Thank you.
And all he was talking
What's up, everyone? This your boy Logic. Thank y'all for joining. We had a great week. Y'all tune in again. Black Dragon be doing TikToks and all that stuff. Y'all keep tuning in. Check me out on Keep It Logical. And hey, if you out there riding on 2s, on 3s, remember these words: ride hard, ride safe, and always ride on faith and keep it logical.
motorcycle clubs.
Peace.
Hey, and it's your boy Black Dragon. Thank you all for tuning in to Black Dragon Biker TV. If you guys would be getting ready to come home from Sturgis, please ride safe. Those of you who are still coming back home from the roundup, please be safe out there. Watch the weather. Stay hydrated. Be good with each other. Make sure to get the One Night at the Playpen by Bob Michael Jarvie, who is a former 1%er, and make sure to get my book, Motorcycle Club Protocol 101, both available on Amazon and Kindle. And you can get my book at blackdragonsgear.com, blackdragonsgear.com. Hey, look for me weeknights, actually every night, on TikTok, Black Dragons Biker TV on TikTok. So we have we spend about an hour on TikTok at night, sometime around the 10 o'clock hour, and just love to see you guys come and hang out with us. Hey, it's your boy Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Hey, stuck at 319 pounds, man. I can't get off of 319. Trying to get down to 300 pounds. Pray with me. Help me get there. Take your medicine. Be good to yourselves. Love yourselves. And try to find a way to treat everybody in your motorcycle club that you care about and that you love like a piece of irreplaceable, precious metal. And your motorcycle club careers will be great. Hey, man. That's my 2 cents. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. And we're out. Prepare yourself to take the helm as president of your mighty motorcycle club by delving into the pages of Black Dragon's newest book, The President's Bible, Chronicle 1, Principles of Motorcycle Club Leadership. There you will learn to advance your skills in applying the 14 scientific principles of leadership similar to those taught to officers in the United States Naval Service. Available in hardcover, paperback, and ebook. Get yours today on Amazon, Kindle, or order it at your local bookstore. Order your autographed copy from blackdragonsgear.com. Be the best motorcycle club president you can be. Get the book.
Get Black Dragon's first book, The Prospect's Bible, to learn how to join a motorcycle club. It has been an Amazon #1 bestseller for the past 7 years and is required reading for over 3,000 motorcycle clubs worldwide.
Oh, shoot. I guess I didn't announce the parties. Man. Let's see. I did not announce the parties coming up. Do I have them? Okay. I tell you what I will do. I will make a video for about 5 o'clock this afternoon. That'll just be all the parties. And I'll put the parties out about 5 o'clock this afternoon. Or 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. That'll announce all the parties that are coming up. So that way, because you guys have been watching an hour already. So that's what we'll do. We'll put a video out for all the parties. And I apologize for not doing that. Thanks, Hooch Riders, for keeping me honest and keeping me straight. And we'll do that. Because I'm just trying to figure out, well, let's see. I've gotten some new ones in since these, but let's see here. Okay, so we know we got the Bikini Bike Watch coming up next weekend, right? August 16th, the Diamond and Hills Social Club presents the Bikini Bike Wash. The Cycle Kings is every Wednesday night here in Atlanta. Okay, well, let me go back here. So this is the Bikini Bike Wash, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m., 593 Springfield Drive in Newark, New Jersey. And you can contact any Diamond Hills Social Club member for information about it. DJ Truth will be the DJ there. Then we got Wednesday night bike night every Wednesday night, 8 p.m. to 12 a.m. in Jonesboro here in Atlanta. You got the Josie Awards. You're going to have 2025 Josie Awards with El Demonio that will be performing at the Grand Ole Opry Sunday, November 2nd. His motorcycle song Diamond on My Heart is a #1 bestseller out there. JosieMusicAwards.com to get your tickets. The next thing is the 23rd annual Old Timers, Young Timers Roundup by Ricky Gatson and Lestrina Flores. It's going to be September 27th from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. at 109 North 6th Street, Camden, New Jersey. Mark your calendars for that. Every Friday night, as of July 25th, was the Defiant Ones Friday night bike night. The Detroit Barbecue, Detroit Gentlemen. When is this? Music, all beef. Let's see. When was this? August 9th. Tomorrow. Wow. Glad we got this out. 14831 Grand Driver Avenue, August 9th. Doors open at 10 p.m. $10 with colors, $15 without. It's going to be the Detroit Gentlemen's Barbecue. So make sure to go there. For more information, you can call the Prez 313-977-4347. They're going to give out money. First place, 50 or more people. I guess is $300. Second place, 30 or more people, $150. Third place, 15 or more. A half gallon of Jack Daniels. So that's what they got coming out. What else do we have here? This is Bobby Coyle, aka White Chocolate. Saturday, August 30th. This is going to be a benefit run for him, starting and ending at Highway 30th Diner, 1519 6th Cedar 6th Street, Cedar Rapids, stopping at Old 218 Tap, 108 Main Street Hills. Bike and passengers, $20. Arrive 30 minutes prior to register. And they're going to have raffles, music, cash bar. So that's going to be a benefit ride for him. As you can see, he's been quite messed up. So get over there and help him out with a little bit of money. He's probably not working and that sort of thing. He's a father, brother, and from the turf. He's military, so he served for the country. Let's help him when he needs it. Got a long road ahead of him. If you ain't got a bike, come in a car and support this brother, okay? So we got that going on. Was this already? I think this already happened. July 26th, yeah, that's gone. Let me see if I can delete that. Okay, so that's gone. That was here in Atlanta. August 2nd, so this is gone too. Delete that. Delete, so we're pruning right now. August 18th, okay, Cincinnati Rough Riders, 18th anniversary, August 1st through the 3rd. August 1st through the 3rd. Okay, that's gone. You're gone. All right, bye-bye. September 13th, Bikers Crusade. Oh, this is Logic's thing. The Saturday, September 13th, 2025. He's going to be doing a Bikers Crusade out there with him and another preacher, 2 other preachers. So it's going to be at Independence Boulevard, Matthews, North Carolina. And Saturday, September the 13th. That's going on. Okay, so we have 4th Fridays is bike night for the Highway Kings, and it's going to have TJ Too Nasty there. This is at 3035 Westgate City Boulevard, Greensboro, North Carolina. It is the every, what did they say, 4th Fridays. So 7 p.m. to 11, starting on the 25th, it looks like. So go make sure to check that out. Of course, we got the Lavish Biker Bash 3-day weekend. That's coming up in like 2 or 3 weeks. August 29th through the 31st. They're going to have Big Moochie, Emperor of the Line Dance. And so Friday night's the meet and greet. Saturday is the day party. The main event is going to be Saturday. There's going to be, all kinds of bike shows. There's a 3-wheel show, sound competition. Post Hotels, the Hampton Inn, 26080 Northwestern High, Southfield, Michigan. Doubletree, 5801 Southfield Freeway, Detroit, Michigan. So 313-336-3340 if you want to find out more about it. They got $25 tickets, and they also have tickets for the entire weekend. This 8th annual bike wash here, okay, that's gone, July 27th. Oh, man, is that gone? Man, I didn't even get to see all of this. Damn. Oh, man, that's gone. That's sad, man. That hurt my feelings that that's gone. I've been looking forward to that, man. Damn. August 15th through 16th. That's next weekend. The Street Soldiers. Oh, this is the Street Soldiers Mother Chapter Annual up there in Gary, Indiana, I believe that is. And we actually have a better flyer than this, so I got to find it and see if it's in there. Here we go.
What's good with me, man? I'm calling all of my street soldiers, all of my supporters, all of my fans, man, to come celebrate with me in the hottest bike club in America, Street Soldiers MC. You feel what I'm saying? On Saturday, August 16th in Gary, Indiana, for their 22nd annual Street Soldiers MC anniversary. You feel me? This is gonna be a big old party, man. Make sure y'all pull up on me, man. Make sure you have on that fly gear. Make sure you have your partners with you. Pull up.
All right, pull up. We got more, and like I say, I'll put that out at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock this evening, and we'll do all that. All right, hey, anytime, Biker News Canada, we're with you, bro. This is huge. This young fella, father, is the Sonny Barger of Canada. Well, yeah, we've been talking about that for about an hour. Dragon, very interesting morning. Thank you. Thank you all. Thanks for tuning in. And so now I'm out of here, and I'll be back with we got other stuff, but I'll be back sometime this afternoon with all of the parties that are coming out for the weekend going forward. All right. I'm gone for real this time. As soon as I find the button. There we go. Out.
If you are seeking clarity about issues stemming from problems or crises occurring within your motorcycle club, then set up a consultation with Black Dragon. Black Dragon has over 30 years of experience in the motorcycle club world, having served as a national president of the 50-year-old Black Sabbath MC Nation for nearly 10 years. Black Dragon is a veteran negotiator, skilled in crisis management, conflict resolution, inter-club issues, press conferences, and club reputation management. You can set up an appointment to speak with him by phone at clarity.fm/black-dragon. Get the clarity you deserve to help make your MC the best place it can possibly be.